Hello, we're live on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. My name is Shamash, and welcome to Luck School. We're on day 8 today. And today we're talking about money and how, actually, we're not talking about money, but that's one of the effects of what you can find when you become more relaxed and open. So I'm going to use the example of money to show this. I was reading in the book, The Luck Factor, about one guy called Richard, and he used to spot money and find coins and money on the floor quite often. And so whenever he found that money, he picked it up and he decided to kind of keep it in a jar and keep a record of how much money he was finding. And he found a pattern started to emerge. He found that on the times when he was feeling a bit more sad, a bit more low, or a bit more anxious, he was finding less money. But when he was a bit more cheerful and relaxed and happy, he seemed to be finding more money on the floor, and he wasn't really looking for it. It just kind of happened. He just noticed it and he picked it up. And he was wondering why this was happening. And psychologists have got an answer for this. They've done some cool tests where they have little dots that are kind of moving around on a screen, and people need to kind of follow them and move them and watch them as they move around. And every now and again, they flash big, large dots on the side. And what they found is that when people are just doing that, they tend to notice those big kind of dots that come up on the side as well. Their attention is quite relaxed and it's quite broad. Then they say, we're going to give you a big cash prize if you notice these little dots that are moving around and you notice and count how many dots there are. And when they are giving them a big prize, they become more anxious, more stressed. They really focus on those little dots. And then when the researchers ask them, did you notice the bigger dots on the side? They usually say no. And he's kind of noticed this pattern in stress research. I think I've said this before. Police drivers, when they're very focused and they're doing high speed chases, they're often taught to be very careful about your attention, because when you go into a stress state, your attention narrows, your pupils open, your attention narrows, and you just notice what's in front of you, and your attention isn't wide and open and relaxed, and you don't notice things from your surroundings, which could actually be dangers or important things you need to be careful about. So, what I'm trying to say is that as you become more relaxed, more mindful, when you don't get too fixated on goals, you're more likely to be more fortunate and lucky and notice new opportunities. They'll come up more because your attention is going to be naturally more broad. So be careful about setting kind of really rigid goals or really tough goals or getting too fixated on any one goal, because if that will just trigger off your stress response, you'll be very focused on that. And you may have amazing opportunities coming, but you just would be blind to them. You wouldn't even notice them in the first place. So that's your little practice today. As we start to notice more chance opportunities, being less fixated on goals, having a gentle sense of wanting to move in a certain direction, but keeping your attention open to see what new opportunities arise, especially as you start to connect with more people, talk to more people, interact with more people, help and support people, and becoming just a tiny bit more social and noticing what effect that has as well. Great. We'll hope you enjoyed that. And let me know how you get on. I'm very curious to see or hear if anyone has any lucky or chance breaks opportunities. Looking forward to hearing from about that. All right. Have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye for now.